Movies are adapting the stories from books since time immemorial. The movie makers are always in the lookout of good stories. Most of the good stories come from books. But when it comes to presenting to the mass audience or the big screen audience, there's a lot of changes the stories go through in order to be presented as a movie. And that's the reason why most of the movies, while giving credit to the story that they have adapted from the books, say they are inspired by the books. In many cases, the movies retain the book title, by which I mean that movies have exactly the same name as the book title. About a Suitable Boy, which is written by Vikram Seth and is a novel written in English language, which is 1300 plus pages and is the longest novel of all time. This is a book set in the context of post-independence, post-partition era, basically centering around 4 families in Bengal during the span of 18 months. This is a book which will take you to that era when the life at that point of time, without telephone, without social media, and a simple, very basic life. 2 States, written by Chetan Bhagat, where the movie name is also the same as book title. This book talks about 2 people falling for each other, coming from different states, different cultural background, and how they meander through the different ups and downs in their lives. White Tiger, where Balram Halwai is a protagonist character narrating his story. He was the son of a rickshaw puller. He narrates his story of escaping a life of servitude to becoming an entrepreneur. He writes a letter to the Chinese premier of that time. The letter was completed by him in 7 consecutive nights. The book also is made into a movie where the much acclaimed Priyanka Chopra has acted. Devdas is again a Bengali novel adapted with the same book title. Devdas actually talks about 2 childhood sweethearts coming from different classes and how they fell for each other, but their romance was not meant to be. Parinita talks about again the same kind of storyline about childhood sweethearts falling for each other, coming from different classes of the societies and finding their way to the life. Definitely worth a read. Subscribe my YouTube channel for book related updates, book recommendations and much. Hit on the bell icon. Follow me on Instagram. I'm present as the 9th Bond.